Hello everybody, welcome to OG the Gamer. On YouTube, I have a Twitch account called OG the Gamer Twitch. I currently only have 3 followers, but we can make that go up and we can work together. And if you have Twitch, please follow it. It means a lot. That's all. Welcome to the channel. First, I'm going to do my warm-up drill. Of course, I was just doing that for show, but if you do a lot of zero build, if you don't play zero build, box up around a lot. What I'm actually doing is I am doing a collab between Jivin and Bullseye, and it's called I do 1v1 box fights. I do box fights. That's fun. It's a collab between Bullseye and Jivin, which I think is really cool, because they're both great creators. It's called Survival Aim at It Peace. Sorry, I'm just trying to... What is this? Why am I not able to edit? This is actually so weird. Oh my god. Why can't I edit unless I have my map out? I can't even edit with my map out. I'm gonna return to the lobby and come back, see if that helps. But overall, this is a really good map. I don't know why that happened. I've been stuck in the item shop, as you can see. Sorry, my hair's kind of messed up from y'all.
cash now. If it ain't me, it's bad, bad. Stack my dough and bag bread. I'm on the road like bad gas. Gas by the assets. I pass off your fact check.
Once I
I
hit
pay no matter when
1,000
you busy getting cash checks.
subscribers,
That's just a
I'll
facet, and you can't make
do
the
a
fame last. You know it's
virtual
too official to be in your game plan.
event for players who want to play with me. Once I hit 1,000. I will do two that you're good at, two that you're bad at. But as you can see, I'm terrible at this. But that's why I'm doing it. I'm terrible at tracking riders. I don't know what's wrong with me tracking riders, but I suck at it. As you can see, my high score is 0. My high score in this is 99. I don't know why it's exactly 99, but it works. No. So actually too. My high score is I don't know. I'm trying to make the perfect peanut butter edit on this. As you can see, I have created the perfect peak here. It's really hard for him to see me. No. My crosshair was directly on him. I'm terrible at left-hand peaks. I guess that's why it's rare to see a pro do a left-hand peak. I don't even know what to do. I was under the thing. I'm going to do though. What you want to do is do it in slow-mo. Do the things you don't want to do. Practice more on accuracy and crosshair placement more than everything else. No speed. You just want to do it slow, do the things you're bad at, and it'll become good. Like as you can see, I'm going really slow because I really want to practice that. Say there's a kid right there. Say he's boxed. Say I have a perfect peek on him right here. Like you probably guessed, it's pretty hard to set up a peak and it's pretty rare to be fast enough. But as you can see, he has nowhere to go but down. So it would be very hard for him. So you could go boom. It's a good peak. Especially for players. It's a good peak if you got someone boxed somehow. That totally destroyed everything, so just work on accuracy, making it twisted, that kind of stuff. Alright. So let's say you boxed up all your walls. You have 2 boxes. Everything's correct. You have a wall between them. You have 2 ceilings. Round thing, whatever it's called. Of course you're not going to do this. I just spin. It's really easy to just go up. Practice just jumping up and down a few times. And jump up, hit X. Basic warm-up in slow-mo. Then at 100% speed, it's gonna feel really fast to you and really smooth. That's exactly why I decided to do it like so slow in the beginning. So when it's normal speed, you're actually good at it. Like. Put one ahead of you, put one above you, put one like that. Do all your edits, basically. Just basically work on what you worked on in the slow speed. Maybe ramp rush a bit. Quick 90s. I know I didn't show ramp rush or 90s originally. Clicks 90s if you know them and you're advanced enough to do them. Just don't work on going really fast. Then you can box up, of course. just don't focus on going too fast. That will wait for speed, and the next one, the fastest setting, we'll do that there. Don't worry, you'll get to actually go fast, but I like to do that. That's how I like to do my stuff. Don't worry, you'll actually get into my gameplay soon. We'll reset that. Go like that. Don't go too fast, just make basic edits, rolls, whatever. Someone's bridging out. Go under. Go under, fake them out, and then go over. If they're on the ground. Fake them out first. Then shoot them. And reset it. Then Peter edit on them and finish them off. If they're still alive after your first two. Now it will go around. Edit. And continue speed rushing. Especially if you're in endgame or in a cash cup trying to get build height. If you're actually in a cash cup and not in something that doesn't really matter that much, like a normal battle royale that's not ranked, people aren't gonna punish you for not putting down sidewalls, but you will get punished for not putting down sidewalls if you're in an actual game. Then you can actually go back and place down a floor, box up, and then kind of do tunneling. If you don't know what that is, it's just tunneling up and down, like that. Of course, if you're just a beginner and not that advanced, just actually practice being on the ground, boxing up if someone's around you, slowly of course, and that. Then you can work on speed. That's all. Go 125, it's gonna be really fast. Work on speed. Oh, hitting the wrong button. You may look bad doing it, but practice boxing up. Box up, tunneling strat. Of course, put your walls. You will get punished. Someone will shove cones or floors or ramps inside of it if you're not gonna do that. So you particularly want to put a wall between your two things too, because then somebody's gonna put it in their side and they have a perfect peek on you. So you wouldn't want to do that. You just want to put a box, make sure you have walls, and there's, of course, you can edit out like that. Place walls behind you, keep on going. Make it look like you're under too, and then stay there for a second. Make occasional noises to confuse them, and then go back up. That's what I would do if I was in a real match, especially if you're in a ranked Unreal game or a cash cup. I know I'm talking a lot right now, but You also can ramp rush just normally if you're in anything lower than platinum. People won't punish you for that, probably not. If you're anything below platinum. If you're platinum or higher, you probably wanna make things to make you go up. Make boxes. If you're in a new season, you probably don't wanna, if you're in this new season, you probably don't want to not practice anything because people are still more mixed right now with their ranks. No one's their full rank, but the higher your rank is towards the end of the season, the less it'll actually show.
Right.
You can have force.
Right foot creep, walking with it.
It's actually a really good map. Of course, Jiven's map is actually really good. And you, of course, want to test things up in box fights if you're trying to do stuff. So, if you're trying to go pro, test things in box fights. But I'm not gonna do that right now. Because this is a YouTube video and I have limited time and I actually want to practice myself too. So I don't want to have to edit everything for box fights and stuff. So. If you like here, we'll do that. Respawn Rumble is a basic version of your stuff. If you're gonna play it, I would recommend doing no build because a lot of the times the players in it are very good, and it's more so for a warm up. And a lot of people say your skin does not matter. Yes, it does. Your skin totally matters. If it's tiny, it will blend it. It will blend in a lot with the surroundings most of the time because it's tiny and you can easily crouch. But if you have a big hitbox, you're probably not gonna do very good because your hitbox is so big. So you want a smaller skin, like the skin I'm wearing. There's a lot of very small, tiny skins at the item shop. Watch your favorite creators like Nick830 or Peterbot or Koyo. Watch them and use their skins. Normally they have a sweat skin. I feel like Flo always tries to do a good job of using different skins. I just died. What I would recommend smaller mouse and a bigger mouse pad. Oh yeah, and keep telling yourself every time you die, I could have done that. I didn't do as good of a job. Even if you blame yourself out, like all the pros you see, you know what they're really thinking? What could I have done better? They're not thinking, oh, that was bad luck. So they're actually thinking, no, I want to do better. I should have won that. Why didn't I win that? What could I have used to not get better? Questions like that actually improve yourself. Not questions like, I know I could have won that. I was just so unlucky. Instead, you should ask yourself, why did I lose that? It was not bad luck. I know I could have won that. Even if it's a 3v1. Most likely, you're actually just blaming something because you're hoping that you players who are casual and don't actually think, I didn't do good like that. They're probably either casual players or they just don't understand that you're gonna get asking yourself those questions. Because that actually matters, not just your bad luck. Because most likely it wasn't bad luck. And also, you're not supposed to grind hours in a row. You're supposed to actually give yourself breaks. I'd say every hour and a half, you should take at least a 5-10 minute break. Otherwise, you're just gonna get burned easily. The more you play, the better you are. But you're just gonna get burned out. And honestly, you're probably gonna turn into a worse person trying to turn into a mechanical god. But you're not, because you only practice hours at a time. And you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to actually practice, but not too much. Because I actually have noticed myself getting better after I started taking breaks. I used to grind hours at a time, not giving myself any breaks, and that was actually really bad for me playing. Because once I started taking a bit of time off the game, I actually started improving my luck. So, as much as I say, don't ask yourself, only ask yourself the questions that are like, oh, what did I do wrong? Don't tell yourself you suck. Never tell yourself that, because if you tell yourself you suck, you actually suck. If you tell yourself I can win this and I'm good at the game, you're actually gonna do very good at the game. I practiced that myself to see if I was doing better. And I was complaining a lot about how I could have done better, or I actually did a lot better when I trained more. Like, when I trained less, like, oh, I could have done better, but here's the things I did right. Never only say the things that you could have done wrong. I actually think it actually improves my gameplay when I tell myself I did good and take breaks. Because I think taking breaks is just as important as playing the game nonstop, if not more important. Easy winners. Oh. I may not be amazing at the game, but I always know when I can do better, and I always tell myself what I could have done right and what I actually did right. You know, that death, I could have actually done better. I should have used more movement and had better aim. The next time I get in a 1v1, I'm gonna try and do that myself. Oh, it's against the same person. No, I don't want to get in this storm. Got me a lot better. Zero build, squats, no kill. It may sound like it's really hard and excruciating, but it did make me a lot better. And it might not be fun without winning all the time, but when you play that, it actually makes you get better because you're versing bad players and you're versing forward. in the bronze rank, you're gonna actually be more happy because you feel like you're actually doing good because you're 4v1ing people. And you're actually doing a lot better now after you practice that. And yeah. Like I said, I believe in every single person watching this video, and I just as much as I believe in myself. And I believe in myself too. And no, you don't have to be perfect. Going pro just means making mistakes. It doesn't mean you have to be a D1 sweat winning every ranked game. It just means making earnings. So don't be too hard on yourself if you're not a D1 sweat. Tell yourself you're not. You probably are if you put in the time and effort and actually do what I'm telling you to do. Because I take this seriously from pros like Jarvan, Enbeans, and Kanata. You should probably check them out too. And no, this is not a self-improvement video. I'm only making this video. I'm not making this video because I want you to improve at the game. I'm making this video because sure, I want you to get good at the game, but I'm making this video because I actually want to make good quality content. And I honestly am not really very good at the game, but I can become very good at the game, and that's what makes me a good player. A good player doesn't mean whether you're good at the game or not. It means if you're gonna put in the time and effort, if you're nice to the starter players, and how far you're going to help to improve other people. Being a good player matters, but it doesn't mean if you're good at the game, that's good. But if you're a good player, that means you're gonna help everyone around you, and you're gonna put in the time and effort, and you're not gonna get mad if someone fails in a game. You're gonna put in a lot of time and effort to help people if you're a good player. And you're gonna put time and effort into getting better at the game. That's what means being a good player is. But it does not mean being good at the game. Could be the worst player ever, but if you try hard and do a lot of experience, I consider you a good player. And I believe in you to go pro. Especially if you try and take tips from good players like Jive and Kanata. People who are better than yourself. If you try and take advice from them and take all your advice from them, you'll actually be a good player. Sure, I'm not as good as them, but I take advice from them. That's why I consider myself a good player. I actually try hard. I don't gotta be a squad. I just have to try. If I try and put in the time and effort, I'm a good player. Doesn't mean I'm good at this. I think all of you have the potential to be a good player. I think all of you have the potential to be the best person in the world. But I don't think all of you will become the best person in the world, because there's only one. But I do believe all of you are good players in your hearts. But I believe in all of you to become the best player in the world. I think you're gonna all go pro if you listen to good players. And yeah, you can't all be the best in the world. That's impossible. But you can go pro if you put in the time and effort. I believe in all of you. No matter how big or small you are, how much you play. What it really matters is how much time and effort are you going to put into it. How are you going to have your mental health, and are you a good person? You could be the worst person in the world, but be the best player in the world. I wouldn't like you if you were the worst person in the world, though. That's why I enjoy having good quality viewers. Because I know all of you will work hard to be a good player. And sometimes I might be brutally honest, like, you're not all gonna become the best in the world, but I believe one of you can. Sorry. Just checking my phone. Alright. if you want to be a good player, I think you should work on how you're gonna treat people, not just in or out of the game. And that's how I view a good player, not by how good they are in game, how they are as a person. In my point of view, Nick A30 is one of the best players in the world. Because he's a good person. I'm not saying he's the best player in the world, but the best in the game is Puyo. Puyo's really nice. He actually deserves it. Cool.
Last place, they went missing. Got lost in my lane, I dismissed them. I want them don't move, they don't
I'm gonna be brutally honest.
drastic. Broken with a bang.
I'm never gonna be mean to any of you. I might be a little brutally honest sometimes. Like when I said you're not all gonna be pro. I mean, you're not all gonna know how if you listen to good content creators and enjoy improving. Because if you don't enjoy improving at the game, what's even the point? If you don't enjoy truly improving, stop playing the game. Honestly. Because Fortnite's a game and games are meant to be fun. And if you don't enjoy Fortnite, stop playing. Like I said, I'm brutally honest, but I'm not but don't like playing it, don't play. I'm not trying to be mean, but I know a few people who were really good at the game, but didn't like playing. They eventually quit. That's sad because they were actually really good. I don't want the same to happen to you. You're gonna get if you're gonna play Fortnite and you're gonna get really good at the game, don't play. Just don't. Because I enjoy it. I don't know. for a bit. But if you want to improve, join a Discord server, play scrims. Put in the work. Actually, you can all go pro, but if you give up, you're not gonna go pro. So don't give up on playing as much as you want, but you actually want to enjoy it if you actually want to get good at the game. You gotta enjoy it. Otherwise, you're gonna get burned out way too quickly and just stop playing. Now I'm gonna sort my inventory because it matters. You want these two next to each other. You don't want two of one thing. I'm gonna take the miss now, and I'm gonna leave because I want to. When you meant to pull out your shotgun. 69. I'm gonna stop recording now. So, thanks for watching. That's it. See ya. actually gonna go back to Twitch if you want to see it. Remember, OG the Gamer Twitch is